Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm a bit nervous. I felt overcome with nervousness then. Let's play with some cards on this Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Archangel Power Tarot cards. The lighting's a bit different in here. I've got a different lamp in here, but it will do. Our Sunday service. Okay. Let's have a look. I don't have my glass. So I've chosen these cards because they're writing on, and then I don't have to look through the book. There is financial success, promise of a rich and rewarding. The end, my young daughter has asked all of us, what do you like the energy is today? And she's sitting there, she's like, look at her, she's going. She feels, because it's Remembrance Day, they has to be 11. And I was like, okay, yesterday was like the energy of love, or should have been. I said, but it's okay being a day late. This is the discussions. And also, we've just been talking about Disneyland Paris. So she says, I've been looking at Disneyland Paris, like hotels and pricing it up. So the Eiffel Tower's here. That's where my youngest daughter's mind is. It's love. She's like, oh, it's just like so full of love today. So there is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that change brings. Ratatouille. That's what I was taken to. Because that's what we were talking about. She says how they have like a Ratatouille land because related to Paris. And I believe she said they have the Tower of Terror. Where California is now Guardians of the Galaxy. Just go with that. I was taken to the scene in Ratatouille at the beginning when he goes up high and he's looking over Paris and all the signs, and he has he chats to him, doesn't he? I don't know his name. Gusto? No, I'm not sure that is his name. But the chef's spirit comes through on like a sign, a billboard. Ratatouille. Change your life. That's the Tower card. The Tower of Terror. I did feel really nervous when I came on. It was like, oh my goodness. So I feel like proper nervous. It's not something that I feel often, so I know if that feeling comes over me, I can recognise that feeling of nervousness. Would you like to go to Paris? You have to do the Moulin Rouge. I have to say it's the best show that I've witnessed as of yet. I was quite blown away. I was quite speechless actually during the show because my friend said, like, you were enjoying it. I said, I'm just kind of like gobsmacked by the performance. The Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. I'm checking out the colours here. Pink, purple, green. Hi, is it Cheyenne? Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, I love you. Thank you. Cheyenne. I am shy. So I'm just using your title. I'm not actually speaking like directly to you. I'm using it as an example of a sign. That the small all these signs that I'm seeing. I felt like somebody was asking me. It's like being like my name and what. The Ten of Pentacles. That's your legacy. Change your life. The Tower card. I felt that, quickly looking at this here, it looked like a carriage, like Cinderella's carriage. We shall make you a carriage out of a pumpkin. Kind, understanding, giving, psychic. The Queen of Cups. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So trust in these signs that are coming through. And then, okay, so let me carry on with the signs. So my daughter, it's about without love. Penny and her guy get together, and like now that she's tasted chocolate, she's never going back. And then you've got the other ones, and he loves her regardless of her weight. So colour there, weight's involved, all these things that make us feel shy, anxious. Anyway. So she said, not only listen, she said, I want you to listen to this song and I want you to watch the video as well. And then she said one more, and she played me one more song, and I'm not sure, it's like the ending of Hairspray. Then she informs me that she feels like watching Hairspray today, and it's just this energy of love that's in the air. Okay, so Hairspray. So I'm not sure what all this is about, but it feels good. The Nine of Ariel, the Nine of Pentacles. This is the Divine Feminine's energy. Look at the rainbow over. I was going to say over this land, but it's actually like beside her. It looks like she's shielded in this really nice, beautiful rainbow bubble. And that's her world. Look at this. The feminine's here with the children in the background. And it's like this masculine here is viewing this. Well, he's getting some insight into it. You can see the rays. Is he looking at what's going on, like in this realm of rainbows? I'm not sure if he can get a clear view, because as you can see here, with the angel here being in the background, she's kind of got this shelled up, so we can't quite see what's going on. He can't quite see how kind and understanding, giving and psychic she really is. Or now he can. Okay. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. And there's so many things, beautiful things in life to explore. Where should we go from here then? Let's go to the daily guidance from your angels. 1222 is the time. 12:22. I've got a little dribble of coffee on my jumper. Okay, so I've picked up the purple cards, which I feel like I'm in with the Change Your Life card here, the Tower card. Let's take more to the Eiffel Tower, the Empire State Building. Ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Feel the energy here of what is it that you're wanting to do next? What is it you're wanting to discover? I don't feel this is speaking to the feminine here, because it looks like she has a love for life. Okay, I'm taken now to Napoleon Hill's list, and on there is one of the hope of future achievement is what the Divine Feminine here has. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles being the underlying energy, this is the direction that she's heading, and it is the next step for her. The 9 to the 10. Let's see if we can have a look and get some guidance for this masculine, some more guidance. It's so really very interesting. As now I'm taken to his head and having a look at what is it that you're wanting. Because I'm talking now to the Divine Feminine, because he's trying to get insight into what are your dreams, this hope of future achievement of what is it that you're wanting to achieve. Can't quite get insight into it. So he's asking. So he's visually creating. He's wanting to visually create a lifestyle that suits you, Divine Feminine. This is deep. Let's have a look at this legacy then. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. It's coming very soon. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So being in the Nine of Pentacles energy here, the Nine of Ariel, the Divine Feminine's independent energy where she trusts and she's snuggled up quite closely with God, with her Creator, and they're co-creating. So once you've achieved that state of being, the Nine of Pentacles, this then occurs. Well, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is natural progression. What's next? As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. Okay. I'm going back now to this masculine's insights. Trustworthy guidance. I just want to show you the picture. It's like he's writing the script. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Wow, okay. More and more insights are coming through. This masculine's helping to make things happen. For you, Divine Feminine. It's like these ideas that are coming through. So, let's say Ratatouille, the ideas, obviously, that have come through me, my way, my family. Paris, Ratatouille. These may not be my thoughts. These may be my masculine's thoughts that he's like thinking, creating, coming through. Ideas are coming through. And vice versa. But it's like he gets an idea from you, and I feel, Divine Feminine, you have so many ideas. I mean, they're limitless. So you don't hold on to one particular idea. You just like throw it out there. It's a rocket of desire that's gone out, which is great for manifesting, but the masculine will pick up this one particular idea and ponder upon it. Creates it. And then we have all your dreams are fulfilled. And what did you do, Divine Feminine? You just sent out all these rockets of desires. Bottom of the deck, go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. And I felt the energy of this rainbow is like beside you, watching you, over you, protecting you. Ensuring that you achieve all that you're here to achieve. I'm going to go, we go to Rumi now, because I'm really just taken to the purple here, especially with the, excuse me, with the flag here. It's like pointing to, which is the divine up here, your crown chakra, your third eye. Enlightenment. So let's see what Rumi wants to say. Did I say cheers to you guys yet? Cheers. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Happy Sunday, everybody. Okay, so for this portion of the reading, I'll be moving over to the journey of love soon. This is the message from Rumi. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Well, we had this last time. I'm not going to read all of it. This is a card that came out last time. It will have more meaning. Let me just read it to you. Card number 5, which takes me to the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. I've opened up again to the impossible made possible, which I did last time, but we want card number 5. Passion for purpose. My life can be summed up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. Ratatouille style. Listen, Rumi. Rumi. What's his name? Remy. His name's Remy. The mouse. The rat. He's a rat, Lucy. Well, you're thinking too much about Mickey. He's a mouse. I love Mickey Mouse. Okay. I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul in oneness with all of life answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are idled, and my mind becomes a blurry mess, and so I feel instead. Feel the truth of her love, and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. Okay, let me put these away. My eyelids have gone a bit tired. I don't know if that's because I'm squinting to read. I was going to tell you that I'm going out window shopping later. So my daughter asked me if I wanted to go, and look round the shops later on. I said yes. And she just wants to go and have a browse at all the lovely, beautiful things out there. I've no intentions of buying anything. But I do feel very drawn to just go out and browse the Christmas ideas, really. It's 2222 on the counter. Let's have a look at another message. We'll go to the journey of love. So we're going to be doing a bit of window shopping. Eyeing up what we like. Getting some ideas. There's the card. Shakti. Shakti, card number 19. Okay, so this card alone is taking me to the next deck of cards I shall use. Shakti, card number 19. Shakti is divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the Kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our Kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder, what happened to her? Or what has got into him? We are on fire with the divine, and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for a moment, but that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe. I'll reread that part, because it takes me more to my lamp being more of a globe. If I touch it, will it go off? Yes, it will. But We've got butterflies on it. I told you I had a different lamp. Anyway. Let's turn this up. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Okay, here's the poem. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love. It's a part of you that hasn't changed much over time. When I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless, and I choose loving you. The power of love. Good morning, Cynthia. You've been up all night watching Bear breathe. Funny, you mentioned window shopping. I just took out the window paints. I thought that said pants then. I just took out the window paints to get some holiday yay on their good day. Oh wow, I love it. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Your natural state of being is one of boundless freedom and joy. Don't suppress, excuse me. Don't suppress your God-given potential by weighing yourself down with other people's opinions or expectations. Get in the daily habit of setting the intention to be yourself and allow yourself to love who you show to the world. If you present a false face in order to feel accepted, you are doing a disservice to your soul and its mission. Embrace the freedom to be you, because anything else is giving away your power. But don't neglect the necessity of self-reflection and contemplation. Engaging in introspection affords you the opportunity to see your actions clearly and from a different perspective. When you begin to view your life objectively, an incredible feeling of empowerment and freedom overtakes you. In this awareness, you are able to identify how you reacted to various situations. Were your responses ego-based, or did you demonstrate compassion for another? Knowing this, you can be vigilant with respect to your reactions to any situation. This card doesn't mean you're at liberty to behave badly or with judgment. Instead, it gives you the freedom to let love and compassion be your guide. You are the sum of all positive, negative, and neutral experiences and behaviours, good, bad, or indifferent. They have made you who you are today. So honour them all and learn from them. I believe I just saw 55 twice. I'm just going to double check. I think Shakti may have been on page 55, and I know that Freedom was. So I just want to check that. Let's have a look. Where's the book for Shakti? 19. Does that say 55? No, it says 47. The Mother Prays. I opened that on 55. Shakti. 55. We're talking about number synchronisations. 5555. Freedom. The law of attraction. I thought there was a book on perspective other than from that of yourself, or direct your thoughts in such a way that you are allowed to your inner being. You have nothing to give another enemy. If one is selfish, it is not possible to be otherwise. It's wanting to disconnect me. That's a shame. 48. I will not attempt to control others' experiences. Rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do, no matter how hard you try, instead, intend to control within those experiences. And by setting forth your clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment towards a smooth and pleasant path for yourself. Very interesting that it said that, because we were picking up on creating, in a way co-creating together. So rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do no matter how hard you try, instead, intend to control your own participation within those experiences. And by setting forth your clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment towards a smooth and pleasant path for yourself. Now I feel we're going to go to the angels and ancestors. They've been eyeballing me. Oh, that's so interesting, Cynthia. Yes, love is powerful, but this part sounds like a little cafe shop name, Freedom 55. There was a cafe at the beginning of the reading on the first card that came out, which was the Ten of Pentacles. It's one of my desires, is my own cafe. Freedom 55. It took me to George Michael, Freedom. But what year was it? It was afterwards. Freedom 99? I don't know. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. I really had to catch my breath. Staring at me. Card number 1. I know who I really am. The sun and the moon. You are an extension of non-physical energy. You are indeed an extension of that which we are. We are known as teacher, and we are known as Abraham, and we are together because of our matching intentions and desires. Open to the oracle. So I went back thinking, well, M comes before O. But not in this book. Well, it does, but it's the Mother Earth. We just have to go to the back of the book for the moon. Use your intuition, practice discernment, and see through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess. And so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behaviour. So when the moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark, so ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. Okay. Well then let's finish this Sunday session, Sunday service. This is some pretty good stuff. With a message from the Mother Mary. And I think that's that for now. 4040 is on the counter. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. that may be like my favourite Christmas song. Anyway. Merry Christmas to you. Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries. Well, this comes in great with the moon energy. Remember that she is dark, not negative, has a dark side. Not negative. Many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. It's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I have many names and faces, but behind those names and faces, I am your loving mother always. I come to you in light and darkness, through joy and even, my beloved, through loss and tragedy. I am always your loving mother. I am seeking you, reaching for you, calling you to me. If you can know this, then great peace and spiritual power will be yours, and you can assist me in enlightening this world from fear and distrust into a place of compassion and divine radiance unveiled. Remember me always. I am your loving mother always. Always and forever. Hi, Abby. Each moment with you. It can be easier to sense the presence of the Divine Mother when she appears through her light face in compassion, gentleness and charity. It can be more challenging to accept and honour her through death or loss, through tragedy, trauma or crisis, through confusion, or even through meeting our own inner demons of great fear, attachment or hate. Her dark face is no less loving than her face of light, no less radiant, though one may have to look through the eye of the heart to see the vivid light that may seem veiled through circumstance. If we are encountering the dark face of Mother Mary, sometimes known as the Black Madonna, we are being initiated into a very powerful and precious spiritual consciousness, and we will be granted the ability to find love, healing and peace, even from the darkest of human experiences. It is the power of unconditional light that is granted by the Black Madonna, as paradoxical as that may seem. It is tremendous spiritual power that is not held back by an ego desire to only experience the pleasurable side of life, denying the value or necessity also of its pain. If you are called to this path at this particular time in your life, it is because it will serve you most. The mother loves her children unconditionally and without exception. She will call you through pain when pleasure would not suffice. She calls through suffering when it will break open your heart into greater capacity for bliss and rapture. She acknowledges all that you give, all that you bear, in her name of love. All that you give will be returned to you, multiplied as grace and miracles. Do not turn away. The pain that you have been bearing, excuse me, the pain that you have been bearing is known by the Holy Mother, and she comes to you in this oracle to tell you that not only are you acknowledged, but there is a transformative healing that is happening through your pain. She is in it with you, whilst also being on the other side of this darkness with a bright light, calling you to greater divine bliss than you imagined you could ever feel. We need Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries desperately, and she knows it. That is why she will not let us go and calls us to her in increasing crisis and struggle until we pay attention. For those of us who have hearts strong enough to bear honest experiences of painful but liberating emotions, such as sadness and grief, anger and rage, including divine outrage, and allow these feelings to stretch our hearts. Her spiritual power comes to us. Her healing balm can pour through us into the world. She will hold the container for you to feel and release emotions, even though they can be so painful that you may feel as though they are going to tear you into pieces as you feel them. This is the pain of the world that you are helping to release. She has been burned and burns, you see. That was a message from Rumi. I was raw, I was cooked, I was burned. She has been burned and burns, you see. She suffers just as we do. She is not separate from us. She is us. She is every animal that suffers cruelty, every human that suffers abuse, every tree that is destroyed, every ocean animal that dies through pollution, every heart that breaks when witnessing ignorance and carelessness. You are perhaps never closer to her or more in her fierce, merciful, raw and miraculous grace than in that moment when you are howling in agony with her. This takes great courage, but Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries bestows that courage in the hearts of all of her beloved children. She comes to us when we need to release our suffering. She comes to us to reassure us that we will move through this time of struggle, and she is with us always. She teaches us that our suffering is not to be held up as a badge of honour, or that we are martyrs to her cause. She has too much grace of protection for that to be. She teaches us instead that our ability to be present to our suffering, allowing it to flow through us in waves, is what empowers us to be moved by life and completely open to her. She then shares her great gift that through our ability to fearlessly open to life, we are not only asked to bear suffering, but are blessed with a capacity for divine rapture. We can then taste the ecstatic intensity of life. Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries comes to you with this guidance. Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries comes to you with guidance to be honest with your suffering and know that you are not alone in it, and through this, she invites you to open to her ecstatic bliss, to the divine presence in the everyday. This oracle confirms her presence is reaching out to you through any challenges that you This oracle confirms her presence is reaching out to you through any challenges that you are experiencing or have experienced but need to make peace with, instead of holding guilt or shame about those challenges. Now is your time to pray to her to help you trust in her wisdom and receive her blessings with a courageous heart, and your life will be transformed through her grace. There is nothing that she cannot do for you who are devoted to her. Captain O2, Hi everyone. Hi. So my eyesight's gone a bit blurry, but I'm trying to read Cynthia's comments. And then I'm noticing the new names. Darlin, Enrique, Pearl, hi. I was going to use it, oh they are here. I'm just going to have to reach just a bit more. You've got this. Enjoy being yourself and you'll feel no need to copy others. They're very noisy out there today, aren't they? Enjoy being yourself and you'll feel no need to copy others. We all have the ability. The difference is how we use it. Adventure is waiting for you. And don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. What can you do? Impossible is just one person's opinion. We're finished with a postcard from Spirit and then that's that for this reading. You are loved. Dearest Jew, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you, always and forever. Always and forever. We just adore you over here. Have yourself a lovely Sunday. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care, much love.